Dear comrades and friends, welcome back to the Republic of Tecnovakia. We're making decent progress, and we did start a university last episode, which is not yet coming along. We still need some footpath and some road connections so the construction vehicles can reach it, but that won't be the focus of this university, I was about to say, of this episode, because this episode we really need to get to work on all these rail connections, because this builds very slow and we need a lot of it, and we need to bring it to here, and we need to finish the rail construction offices before the railroad can even begin. So I think we're a little bit behind schedule there. Nothing to worry about. I mean, the party does have to prioritize, and we did prioritize education. That had to be started. It doesn't have to be rushed, but it had to be started. And in that spirit, we're going to do one more thing, and that is remove the check from auto search here. So the big construction office now won't participate unless we tell it to, of course, in the construction of the university, which is what we want. We want that to be solely built by the small construction office. They're going to make slow progress, but enough. This just needs to be worked on. So that should do nicely for us. And then, of course, down the road somewhere we have to redo this power situation once more. Or twice more, or we'll see. I don't mind the power switch and transformer being behind the technical university somehow. That's fitting. That can be a study project to go out here on a field trip and inspect the great works of our engineers and learn from it. But this here is annoying. This doesn't really look proper yet. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. One thing, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Okay, but the great focus is going to be the rail connections, and to that end I have to give you guys a little warning. Probably most of you know this already, but yes. So step number one, what we'll do, and then I'll talk about the problem, is we're going to start construction of the plant infrastructure here. Okay, so that's going to start all this. Now we can unpause. Nothing's going to happen because we don't have construction offices. Now let's pause for a second and show you the problem. Then we're certainly going to get into building, because I don't want to ramble around too long. And you guys can probably skip ahead 2 minutes if you already know this. So if you construct a rail connection like this, and usually rail connections, you don't just do small parts like this. You make long lines like I did, probably double rails, and we have a lot of potential cost that if you would finance them by rubles would, cost you. So you do it like that, right? And now it is not decided if you want to finance or you want to do it on your own. If you plan this and go out like we did and then click around here, we're going to do the rail construction, blah, blah, and then come back, you still have this option, right? You still didn't decide it yet, and that is valid for all the rail planning you did. If you then somehow bought some road somewhere and you have this enabled, right? Auto built by rubles, and you bought some little road, whatever, like a connection to a building, and then I'm still paused, yes, and then you switch back to the rail system. What happens instantly? This gets bought instantly. There's no more choice, right? Because you have this checkbox, and bam, there you are. And then you have to go here, cancel the contract, and then continue construction so you don't buy it out. If you're unpaused and this happens to you, the entire section will get bought out and your bank account get drained to whatever it costs, right? So yeah, just a little warning for you guys. If that happens to you, it did happen. I did load up the game and I did accidentally buy out this whole rail track, and that bankrupted me. I mean, pretty much. So just a friendly warning if that should happen to you. Okay, we got no workers in here, but we got buses coming, I think. We should have buses coming. We certainly don't have workers available here, I don't think. They're all going to go to the construction sites, yeah. So that's going to be a minute or two, but that's okay. We can deal with that. Now, let us plan a little more rail, because I want to not plan it around the construction office. I want to plan it to the demand we have, and we want to go along like from the outside in Actually, do we want to go here? It doesn't really matter. I mean, this area is probably going to be a small city again. But yeah, we want to build a connection. Is that connected now? I think it is. Oh, see, and that happens so easily, guys. Just leave off that auto buy. Just leave it off. It's so quick to click this and forget about it. Just be conscious so you don't get annoyed like I did. Okay, now that looks decent. Let's make the curve a little smoother, maybe like so. Our steel production is gonna sit right here somewhere. So we'll bring the rail up to here, and then from there we'll decide what else to do. But this looks okay, and we'll probably adjust the road to follow this. Not yet decided. Okay, like so. Okay, and then we'll say we'll construct it on our own. Thank you very much. Are these connected here? It's sometimes a bit weird. Yes, they are. Okay. Good. Now, we do need a rail construction office, and I think for that we'll redo the road here just a little. Again, it's nice to adjust the curve. Maybe like so. Up to here, probably. Okay. And from there now we will build our rail construction office. Is actually anybody building this? This one here. But we don't have the asphalt plant finished. One worker is gonna... It's gonna take a little long. But it's still too expensive to fund this, so we'll just reduce the amount of workers a little more. Yeah, it's just a little... They have 27 workers on here now. And we do have some concrete production. It's missing concrete. Now is your big moment. Come on, bring one of these trucks. They won't bring it. Oh, well. Don't understand this, because both of these offices are working on it. Anyway, let's not get sidetracked. It's so easy in this game. There's so many things going on. It's so easy. Now we want the rail construction office. Okay, we need a road connection, like so. Yeah, that's actually pretty much it. I'll just place you down here. And then we'll have two rail connections, one going this way. And one going this way. And that section in between is gonna be a bit of a problem. Because how will they can go here. But how will they build this? Yeah, nobody knows. I think this part is probably, I'm gonna just buy it out. We still have some dollars. And that technically counts towards our rail extension, so I'll spend our dollars on this. Okay, we certainly don't want that many people working on it. Now, we also need a small distribution office right here. Storage... Is that storage? I think it was storage. Yes. Probably some trucks are enough, but it's too complicated for me to set up. We'll just take a distribution office and that will fetch all the building materials that we need. Did we cancel this? Yes, we did. Okay, but we might want to do the road connection. Anyway, I get sidetracked again. Sorry, guys. So many things to do. The life of a party secretary really isn't easy. Yeah, just build it here. It's fine. Okay. Right. Only thing missing here is asphalt. Gravel. We need concrete just a little bit. They are now bringing concrete, though, to the other construction sites. But yeah, they're pretty much busy. We could actually buy another excavator. I mean, as slowly as we're gaining money. Get another excavator. We have now 1, 2. We have 2 bulldozers. We have 3 of these. A couple of these. We can probably bring a couple road cranes as well. They're always useful. And we get these ones. I mean, they're good enough. Just a couple. And we need rollers and pavers. I mean, they're pretty cheap. So let's get 2 each. Cheap, 4,400. I mean, I privately wouldn't buy one, but you know what I mean. They're cheap enough for the amount of money we make. Okay, we don't have this yet. Oh yeah, that reminds me. A quick interlude here. While this is being constructed, just like so. Okay, a quick interlude. We do need forestry, and I think I'll build a little forestry area right here that can then... Yeah, because we're making a railroad connection here. So forestry would be good. Probably here as well. So for that, we need a forest. And the party will start a forestation program in these areas, because that does take time. But in their wisdom and foresight, they decided they should start forestation in these areas. And since we don't really know yet where exactly we're gonna build it, we're gonna just be generous with the forestation right here, because currently all the forests that we can find, they are on the hills. Whoops, sorry guys, that's my phone ringing. I need to click that away. Okay. Are on the hills, and they're rather difficult to access. So we'll start the forestation program. That should be thick enough, right? That is practically the black forest that we built here. Maybe a little more. Some more pines up here. But yeah, that should do nicely. Okay, let's get through the night and enjoy that. How's our road construction coming along? It's halted. Why is it halted? Source for steel is not assigned. Why would you need steel? Footpath and roads. You don't need steel. So why are you... Ah, they're working. Okay, I was wondering like why they're not working, but they are. They're working on the footpath. Bringing some material here. Great, great, great. Okay. Don't mind. Everything's going smoothly. Are we running our food storage dry? No, we're not. It's okay. Still got 42 tons. This one is probably now... Yes, this one is coming to get some for export. But yeah, we're still good. Just gotta check it from time to time so nothing goes wrong, because the workers are... They really need their meat. Yeah, but no workers. Okay. Interesting. But that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, just two... Yeah, here comes a bus. Just two workers here in the slaughterhouse would make quick work of these 5 tons of cattle or whatever. And here they are, 5 workers, and yeah. They should produce... There we go. Dum 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 dum, draining it down fast and nicely. Good. Okay, and here comes a next meat pickup. Man, I like it when things go as smoothly as they do here. We're not... Yeah, I think we're kind of stagnant on this. So it looks like our farm capacity is just enough for the meat production, which is pretty good for me. Okay, can we help here now? Need steels and that. Yeah, that's why it's so expensive. We could fund it, speed things up a little, but I think it's okay. Good. So now we need the construction, railroad construction down here. And what is this? The forklift garage, yes. We have a connection here, here, and we needed one... Oh, no. We needed one here. I'm well aware that I'm overdoing it a little bit with the forklift connection, but it's just nice. We don't need trucks here. We don't need to clog the roads a little more. I do know that the rail construction office is gonna be fine with just a couple trucks, but I think it's just way cooler if we can service them with the industry connections. Don't you agree? And we're not building for maximum efficiency. I also want this to look nice. I also just want to have fun with it, you know. That sounds a little... oh no. We're gonna certainly suspend this one though, because that's not really in the place it needs to be in. So we can reach this, we can reach this. We need to be able to reach this. To do that, we need a modded... no, mods are here. We need a modded... Oh, some fly made their way in my eye. A modded connection that can... Forklift road crossing, that's what we need. Like so. Okay, probably close... Cancel a piece of road. Okay, that is a problem. Who's moving on that piece of road now? Can't delete. There's one or more vehicles moving on this part of the road. It's not. We gotta wait for this guy? Oh man. We gotta wait for all the guys. Actually... Nah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. How can we get this done? Let's wait for the buses, but I mean there's so much traffic on this road. There's really not a possibility that this is not currently used. Maybe now. More traffic, okay. Maybe now should be okay, right? Cancel the road. Oh, this is a problem. What if we go out here and make a nice long... like so. Yeah, now we can do it, okay. Wow, okay. Even in past mode it won't let me. It wouldn't let me, right? Okay, I mean it's not a big modification, just a little. Modded forklift. There we go. Just like so. That's all we need. And we're actually gonna buy this because we're operating in. It's an open heart surgery that we're doing here on our main road connection. So we certainly would want this to be replaced immediately. There we go. Okay. And now we can interconnect these here, and then we can connect them to the rail system. Very good. Careful not to remove something we don't want, like so. Okay, good as new. Right, so now I can go back to normal speed actually. Now I probably redo... no, let's not redo too much. I mean, it doesn't matter if this is a little bit bent, right? They're driving up the hill anyway, and it's not going to be too busy for the road rail office thingy, so shouldn't worry too much. Construction related. Rail construction. So we'll have you a little bit in the back here. Maybe like so, but certainly not gonna auto build this. Oh my god, it's so easy to make that mistake, guys. Really frustrating. Okay, so we need a couple more of these connectors. So we'll probably line it up like so, because we need some distance to the roads as well. Coming like this, and then we'll... Oh yeah, we need to... We need to flatten the terrain first, and now we need one of these factory crossings. Like this. Really don't like it. I would like it here. Yeah. I would like this up. I would like this here, and we're gonna make the rail office fit there. Okay. I know it's wasteful. I know. But it's just my OCD kicking in. Okay, so why can't I connect here? What if I just place you here and then connect manually? I mean, the distance should be fine. Too steep of an incline. Huh, okay. What if we demolish you and lift up this whole terrain? And we can level it from this center here. Like so, and then just level out this area here. Oops, don't mess me up. There we go. It's lucky we have a couple bulldozers sitting around. I can do this. Okay. Okay, let's try now. And there we go. Okay, and then we suspend construction for a minute here. Let's see, how expensive is this? 4,000, 9,000. Buy out these. Buy out these middle parts, they're rather cheap. And then we can actually continue construction here. And the small construction office, we'll get to work on that. Great. And actually, what do we need for factory connectors? We need gravel and asphalt. That's pretty much it. So these guys here can also get to work on factory connections, right? Yes, they can. Good. And that should... Yeah, the gravel trucks going ahead. Great, okay. And now we also need to connect it up with a rail. I hope that works out. Let's take the inmost, because we don't really know what will happen yet. Okay, it's a bit too steep. That's okay though, we can flatten it. Like so. And then from here we could make a connection here, right? Just here. Yeah, I think that is okay. You know what? Before we bring this in here, we didn't get started. So let's remove this part. Just draw it up a little bit further. Just leave ourselves a little bit of room. I mean, why work so tight if we don't have to? Just go up here a bit. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, we'll bring it in here. And then we'll work on this connection, and later on we can then actually connect these two here. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. That should do nicely. Now we also need, I think a gravel road is fine here. And a gravel connection down here. Nope. There it is. And we'll fund that from rebels. Okay, and that should also be constructed. No, it shouldn't. We actually want to have that working on the buildings and factory connections. Whoops. No. No. Just buildings, please. Just buildings, please. So that should build up that connection here. Yep, I like it. Okay, so we've set up that. And it's going to be a while before we actually have trains running here, but at least we're getting started. Let's see. Oh, we still have some meat left over, and there's a full transporter coming. That is great. Never mind. There's another one getting filled. Okay, let's see over here how much progress we made on the asphalt plan. Oh, we're getting there. Awesome. We got all the materials. Whew, that's going to be a milestone, because once we have that, construction's going to go a lot faster in this area. Because we can then expand the roads, and these, look how much the buses slow down on this gravel crap here. Yeah, it really needs to be asphalt roads. I just hope... Is that a load of free work? Okay, not a load of free workers, a load of fresh workers to finish this construction site. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Nobody's working here. Missing asphalt. Okay, but that's gonna be fixed soon. Don't you guys worry. That's gonna be fixed very soon. As soon as this here is done. We don't have a gravel connection yet. Is that being built? No workers. Yeah, we'll fund this. I mean, it's just too much. We got all the materials here. We'll just fund the working. There we go. And then we don't need to purchase any of this. Ah, no. We purchase rebels, right? There we go. We still need to purchase cement, but the gravel can now be drawn from here. Ah, finally. Okay, so now we have some bitumen that we need to buy. And there we go. That's it. Now all we need is to assign you here. And now all we need is a couple of workers. And that's it. That is actually it. We don't need 5. Like 3 is plenty. Cool. So just waiting for the next bus. We got a couple dumpers hanging around here. Actually, a lot of things are hanging around here. You have gravel, concrete, missing asphalt. Gravel, concrete, missing asphalt, and workers. Okay. How many buses do they have? They have... Yeah, I think 2 buses are fine, honestly. It's gonna be more than enough once we have the city built. Oh, speaking of having the city built, we kind of have a shopping center, so we... For now, we want to buy food, clothes, electronics, and meat. Don't need electronics. Oh. How can I buy less of this? By finishing the warehouse here. Let's try that. We'll buy the small warehouse. And let's see. Let's purchase it here. That's even more. What if we bring up this almost full, reduce it by 1? Yep, that's what I like. Okay. So we got 1.75 tons of electronics. We got food here. And clothes. Clothes is also too expensive. So, set up growth. Yes, okay. It's a bit cheaty, but it's just a temporary measure. Okay, so now we have that. And now we have stuff to sell here, right? Yeah, except meat. So I'm gonna purchase some meat here. I'll fix this soon enough, don't worry guys. Don't you worry. Okay, so now we need to just... Let's see. We have 25 people in here, 0 people in here, and 20 in here. Okay, we got the bus stop here. So what's the next site? We will eventually need the gas station and the cinema. The kindergarten is finished. Well, that settles it. Okay, let's bring a couple of workers over here. Let's take the ones that live closest over here. Relocate. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Good. And then let's continue on building more residentials. We got one. And... infrastructure's in the way. Which infrastructure? Okay, let's just do it like so. Great. And these should now be... We'll assign those manually to the large construction office. Oh, not a source building. No. We assign construction sites. 1, 2. Okay, just keep building up this. And we'll see if there are some workers waiting. I hope there are. But probably they're going to be stuck here in these construction sites. Reduce that a little bit. And we also need the cinema to be built. So let's go for that. That can be actually built by this. Somebody working here, not yet. There's a bus coming, finally. Let's speed it up and let that be our final act. No. Where's the bus? Where is the bus with the people that care? Here it's coming. It's coming. It has 40 workers. It's very nice. I like workers. Yes. We have our own asphalt. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. And now they should be out and about, bringing asphalt to every construction site that needs it. Maybe we'll buy another dumper. Yeah, we could. There's always a dumper missing. I mean, let's buy another one. Yeah, there it goes. And the office is going to be very busy with a lot of things. Oh man, I love it. Okay, now we're making use of our gravel. We're draining the store a bit, but that's okay. We're filling it too, and we still have an untapped gravel pit up here. We didn't even build this yet. We still have room on this road. Can have more trucks there. So everything is good and well and moving along. Anyway, that will do it for the episode, guys. We did start the planning here, and let's just take, before we sign out, a quick look if we started construction here already. And we did not. There's nobody working yet. Is there access to the construction site yet? No. Not yet. Let's try. No, they can't yet find it. We still need more. Yeah, this piece of... Oh no, here's a footpath. Actually, that would be... Okay, so for this big construction site, it doesn't work. It only works for the smaller ones, probably. Anyway, and as the dawn sets on our... Actually, the evening sets on our beautiful city, let's call it quits for the day. We achieved a lot, and our workers need time to build all these plans. And you guys probably need time to relax and do whatever you're doing now. Stop watching YouTube, do something productive, right? Have a wonderful day and see you around for the next episode.